Hey y'all, I'm back, and like I said, I'm just like my fifth trying to be consistent, but I'm gonna keep trying until I'm consistent, okay? But I'm going in with my First Aid Beauty Moisturizer. I've been using this one for years. Not sure when I'm gonna change it, but yeah, I'm just gonna use that to moisturize her face, and then I'm gonna use my, I believe, NYX Cosmetics. Yeah, NYX Cosmetics. It's like a little serum oil. I love that. It makes the foundation stick on really well, and it also gives it a nice shine. So yeah, I'm going to use that to prep her skin. So these are the two foundations that I mixed together to get the perfect, like her perfect match almost. And I'm getting a lot better at this, matching foundations. I don't know. I guess with time, you'll get better at everything. Like my speed is picking up. My colors are matching more. My eyebrows are getting better. Like with time, you'll get better. So keep practicing, girl. Do not stop, okay? If I show you my work before and show you my work now, you're going to be like, wow. And when I show you my work in 6 months from now, you're going to be like, wow as well. It's always room for elevation. Don't stop trying. But I'm going to just go ahead and buff that foundation all into her skin and try to get it as smooth and seamless as possible. Now y'all know my concealers. Hello.
Hello.
Say hi to my video. Say hi. I'm recording. You're not gonna say hi?
No.
That's very
I didn't
embarrassing.
call to talk to your video. I called to talk to you.
That's very embarrassing. Okay, so anyways, y'all heard my friend didn't want to say hi, but anyways, I'm using e.l.f. concealer. I've been using e.l.f. concealers a lot lately. I had got onto Juvia's and was sticking to Juvia's, but Juvia is a little watery for me. So yeah, it's a little watery. If you like to let your concealer sit for a little while and move on to other things, Juvia's will be perfect. But sometimes it's just too watery. So I've been using e.l.f. lately. And then it's also a cheaper alternative. And I feel like it's very full coverage. So lately I've been using e.l.f. I'm not sure what colors these are. I'm very bad with the color things. I have to remember to not put my makeup away as I'm doing it when I'm recording. And just leave it all on the counter. That way I can just put it all in my notes and put it in the description box. So don't worry. After a week or two of consistency, I'll get better. But yeah, I'm just going to use my foundation brush to tap that in. And I had been using a sponge for this, but lately I done switched back to brushes. Like I said, my makeup routine is always going to change. It's never going to be, you know, one process. It changes all the time depending on what face I'm doing. Makeup is very universal, so you don't have to stick to one thing. You just have to make sure whatever you try, you got to make sure it works. Now, y'all know one thing I was missing in my kit was ranges of bronzers. And I have finally went and spent like $200-$300 on different bronzers. I think I spent 2 on different bronzers. From Black Opal and Black Radiance. I have some that's in the compact Black Radiance pack, like what I'm using right now on her. And then I have some sticks as well. I like the sticks because you can apply it directly onto the skin. With the compacts, I have to get another brush and apply it, which leads to me having less brushes and having to clean more. And I'm the makeup artist that tries to limit the amount of brushes that I use on the face. So I just put that down the bridge of her nose, and I'm using my sponge, and I'm just going to tap that in just to make it a little more seamless and not so harsh. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and set her face with my... Damn, what's the name of that powder? I don't remember. What is it called? Dermablend. Boom. Now I'm going to set her face with my Dermablend powder. And it's not the translucent shade. It's the one that's directly after the translucent. I want to say honey, but I might be lying. So I'm going to use that Dermablend powder. I'm going to set her face. I try to make my focal point of the powder the bridge of the nose so I can make sure that's sharp. And then I just try to put the rest, the excess powder, you know, under the eyes and stuff. I don't really like to go too heavy under the eyes because I don't want it to be dry. I don't want any flashback, you know, stuff like that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and blush her up with the little orange blush. I believe it's eyeshadow in the James Charles palette, the most brightest orange in there. Looks like a tangerine type of color. But yeah, now I'm gonna use my Morphe bronzer in the shade Trailblazer, and I'm going to use that to buff in her lids and kind of put in the bridge of her nose, you know, right by the brow bone, right over there, right where you just saw me put that. I kind of like to focus it there because I noticed that's what a lot of the makeup artists do. They make that very defined and make it blend in with the eyeshadow so well. That's why they always look really beat. So yeah, this is the end result. My client is absolutely gorgeous. I loved how her makeup came out. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, thank you for watching. Comment, like, and share if you care. Bye.